So my name is Imran Sarwar. Currently I'm heading this organization by the name of RUBT. What we basically do is that we are working towards this vision of a more empathetic society. Simply put, a society where we are able to understand each other, where we are able to connect across boundaries, where we are able to understand our own preconceived notions. What are the things that we have in our mind that are that we need to revisit. उसके अंदर हम करते क्या है, वी यूज एजुकेशन एज अ टूल टूवर्ड्स दिस एंड. एजुकेशन इज अ मीडियम थ्रू विच एवरीवन लाइक जो भी आप एज ग्रुप ले रहे हैं लाइक दे हैव बीन थ्रू दिस सेट एजुकेशन सिस्टम, राइट? सो लाइक व्हाट आर द थिंग्स दैट वी नीड टू फॉस्टर मोर इन दिस एजुकेशन सिस्टम दैट वी हैव एट आवर हैंड्स. तो उसमें हम ये करते हैं कि हम 4 चीज़ों पर फोकस करते हैं: क्रिटिकल थिंकिंग, एम्पैथी, creativity and self-confidence. No matter which audience we work with, whether it's students, whether it's young professionals, teachers, corporate professionals, these are the 4 competencies that we always focus on. We have been operational for about 5 years now. We have worked with over 3,000 students, teachers, young professionals, undergrad students, all combined. My experience in undergraduate, when I volunteered for this program in my college called the National Outreach Program, which basically brings in students from remote areas, low income backgrounds, and the program essentially prepares these students for SATs and the entrance exams for the college itself. And what basically that program taught me was that as students we volunteered to mentor these incoming students for about a 3-week program. And one thing that I learned from that program was that no matter like it doesn't matter what kind of material that you are able to get across to students, what matters the most is that you are able to build a connection with them. And that's where the name comes from as well, RUBT, which literally translates to connection. And the idea is that you can't bring any meaningful change in anyone's life, including your own life, without establishing that essential human connection. I have been really lucky in terms of finding a really good support structure, a really dedicated team, and a family and like a group of family and friends which have really supported throughout. I think like one of the biggest things that I have learned so far from this experience with RUBT is that you always need to have a learning mind. At no stage can you become complacent and assume that like what I have learned so far is enough for me, and from here onward I'm just going to go ahead and like tell people to do this in this manner, and sort of like just guide people. Whenever we work with students, with college students, with teachers, with young professionals, corporate professionals, there's always something new that I learn from each interaction. I think like that is extremely important throughout our lives, that we keep learning and we keep improving as we go along. The vision for which we are working: an empathetic society, an education system where we don't just talk about answers, we talk about questions, we talk about curiosity, we talk about learning for the sake of learning, we talk about understanding each other, we talk about understanding different perspectives, and we talk about walking into the future, taking the next steps together in a combined manner and celebrating diversity, not creating boundaries around diversity.